important things that we can do for our skin is to take care of it from the inside, which means to consume healthy foods, lots of produce, fatty acids. We can do all of that on a daily basis and see huge improvements in our skin. But we can also use some of those oils on the outside. So I want to give you a little rundown on some of the different topical oils that you can use that you can really see a difference of, and that they're just not available in supermarkets that you can run out and buy that oil for your skin. But if you know what to look for, they're easy to find. You can go online and search them out, and then you'll know what they do for you. So starting with some of the most basic things is some of the oils that we put on our skin. So we call these carrier oils. They're the heavier oils. They're less expensive. You can use them in larger quantity, like making lotions and the base for scrubs and things like that, which we'll do. So just a few of those here are one, sweet almond oil. So this is a really common oil. You can get it on the internet anywhere. Organic is really nice. And of course, if you have nut or almond allergies, you wouldn't want to use that. But most people do really well with almond oil. It's kind of a mid-grade oil. It's not too heavy, not too light. So it's kind of the universal oil for skincare products that you make at home. Another oil that you can find pretty easily, even at the grocery store, is avocado oil. So this is going to be a really rich, heavy oil. If you're someone with really dry skin, or you're wanting to make something for like, a foot cream or some place where you can afford to put a heavy oil, that's going to be that oil. It's just like avocados and the food source itself. It's going to be high in those omega fatty acids, antioxidants, so really good for anti-aging and keeping the skin supple. So one of the things that happens when we get wrinkling is the skin's dry. And so we can put some of that moisture in with oils. Of course, you're going to need to drink a lot of water and do that too. But putting the oils back into your skin, both internally and topically, make a huge difference. So avocado oil is one of those really rich oils, super high in those fatty acids and antioxidants. And then we have coconut oil. So there's a couple different ways that we find coconut oil now. This is the fractionated coconut oil. And all of that means is that they've taken out some hydrogen so that the oil is liquid at all times. Coconut oil naturally is solid under 75 degrees. So if you keep it in your home and your home gets cool, it's going to be a solid oil. So that's a little bit difficult to make things like serums and scrubs with, and even lotions, because the consistency changes as the temperature changes. So not super convenient. But all of the coconut oils have the same properties. They all have medium chain fatty acids, which are very protective to your skin and to your body, but also they help to kill bacterial cells and are really protective to healthy cells. So fractionated or regular coconut oil is great for skin, for hair, really any use on your body. And by the way, all of these are ingestible. So that's the nice thing, is your skin is your largest organ. It's the part that protects you. It's in fact one of your detox organs. You've got skin, plus you've got liver, kidney, lungs, and your colon. So you have all these parts in you that are meant to detox. Your skin is the first line of defense. And everything that is put onto your skin is absorbed right into your bloodstream. So this is no different. If you can't eat the thing that you're going to put on your skin, you probably don't want to put it on your skin. It's going into your bloodstream anyway. So that's kind of a good rule of thumb. All of these are consumable oils. And to take it one step further, there are some oils that you would take as a supplement. So like this one is one of my favorites, Evening Primrose Oil. This is also similar to borage seed oil. What they have is a linoleic acid. In fact, gamma linoleic acid is what's found in borage and primrose oil. And they're really good for your skin, but also for hormones. So if your hormones are fluctuating and causing skin problems, this is a great oil to use. And like you see here, it comes in a pill form. The oil doesn't taste that good, but you can get it in a whole oil form as well to use topically. If you are buying that oil solid in a bottle, you probably want to keep it refrigerated. In a capsulated form, they take longer to oxidize, so you can, put it on in your shelf. But I keep all of my oils in the refrigerator just to prolong their shelf life. And then we have the really thick, heavy oils, which come in the form of a solid, or we call a butter. So there's a few different kinds. This is one of my all-time favorites called African Shea butter. It's spelled S-H-E-A. So it's shea or shea butter, but it's from the carite tree. So it comes from a nut. So you can also get the oil, but this is an amazing stuff. It's solid now, but you can blend it in with some other carrier oils and make the most incredible, richest, thick lotion that absorbs into your body and creates a barrier from dryness. So your body will hold on to this fat and this oil from the outside. And from then, in fact, when you wash your hands, you'll notice that you don't get dried out. So it really protects your skin. One of my favorite lotion recipes contains this. And when you wash your hands a lot, if you're someone like a healthcare worker and you wash your hands a lot, you'll notice that they don't get dry. And that's because this butter protects your skin. Other butters like coconut butter or mango seed butter are also really great to use. Obviously, they're tough to use like this. You can see that they do get kind of melty when it's warm. So they're a really thick cream. You can use them like that. They just are a little harder to use. And they don't smell great. So it's nice to be able to work them in with some recipes. And I'll show you how to do that. Some other oils, we call these embellishing oils or nutrient oils. And the reason for that is because they're a little bit more concentrated than a carrier oil, but they're not a volatile oil, which I'll talk about next. So these oils are used to add nutrients to your combinations. You can use them by themselves in what we call a serum, but they're very concentrated, strong oils. So for example, Rosehip Seed Oil, extremely high in vitamins A, D, C, and E. So really good antioxidants. These are really good for protecting the skin. This is one of the best anti-aging oils that you've got. We're gonna make a serum out of this one. And of course, you can add it to any of these other oil combinations, recipes, whatever you have, but they're best applied directly to the skin. And then we have another one. These are just a couple of my favorites here. This one is Argan Oil. So this one was popular for a while. I think people didn't know really how to use this. It's a dry oil. So when you put this on, it's not as moisturizing as some of these other oils, but you can put it onto your skin or even into your hair in really small amounts or mix it in with other skincare products. And again, really good for anti-aging or to prevent the drying of your hair. And on a daily basis might be too much for your hair, but you can put it on your skin every day and kind of see how your skin likes that. Another really amazing oil. This one is Camelina Seed Oil. Also loaded with antioxidants. I've listed all the properties in your notes for you so you can go through and look at every single oil. But you can see this little teeny bottle. They're a little bit more expensive, so it doesn't take much. A few drops of each of these oils to make a serum. I'll show you in just a little bit. And again, protective qualities, very high in antioxidants, anti-aging properties, helps prevent wrinkles. And this one actually helps to recover some of the skin that has been damaged by sun. So if you've been a sun goddess or a sun god for many years, you're going to want to start to use some of these oils to help regenerate some of the cells in your skin. And then the last category are your essential oils or volatile oils. So these are the tiny concentrations of essential oils found in plants, the aromatic oils. And the way that you find these are when you use a plant, or let's say you have a plant in your garden, if you were to rub the leaf, all of a sudden you get this strong scent, like for example, a peppermint plant. You'd rub that plant and then boom, all of the scent would come out of it. That's the aromatic oil or the volatile oil that becomes airborne. Those oils are extremely concentrated and are loaded with properties that help to balance and support the whole body, but especially the skin. The skin loves essential oils and absorbs them readily and knows exactly what to do with them. Different plants have different properties, so we have kind of chosen a few favorites for skincare, and these are just a few that I love here. Ylang oil, which is especially good for skincare. Frankincense, which helps to protect the cells of your skin. Lemon oil, I use this often for sunspots, good for, keeping your bacterial balance healthy. Of course, Lavender Essential Oil, which is one of our most widely used oils, excellent for the skin, especially if you have irritated skin often. It will help to calm your skin down. Sandalwood, a very precious oil, but also used in many anti-aging regimens. And then of course, geranium oil, which is the poor man's rose oil, one of the best oils that you can use for your skin. So we'll use these in tiny amounts for your skincare products. So we kind of start here with the carrier oils being the bulkiest part of your formulations, a little bit of the butters because they're so rich and heavy, and then even smaller yet in your nutrient oils because of their, dense in nutrients and also expensive. And then the tiniest amounts, just a few drops of your essential oils because of their potency, their concentration, and of course, they're the most expensive out of all of these oils. So we're gonna have a lot of fun with all of these oils and show you how to make several of your recipes. So you're gonna wanna go through your book and prepare yourself next by getting out some of the recipes that are in the book as well as the ingredients and containers.